Hello, everybody, and good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Let's see. Tara Crystal is here, TXC is here, and J-Ride is here. Good morning. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I hope it's not too loud. I hope y'all are doing well. Happy Sunday. For those of you in America, it's daylight savings. We skipped ahead an hour. It's supposed to be 8 a.m. right now, and it's 9 a.m. But I hate springing forward. I hate it. I would rather just have the extra hour. And now it's dark in the morning again. It's like, I woke up at 6 o'clock and it was pitch black outside. I'm like, because it's supposed to be 5 o'clock. It's the worst. I hate daylight savings. I hate springing forward. Dark now, again. Don't mind my nails, by the way. I need to get a new manicure. Oh no, I broke it. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You know? Anyway, how's everybody's weekend? I hope your weekend was good or is going well. I guess it's not technically over yet, but it is. Hello, CJR. Hello, 7:05 here. Ugh, that's because you're on the east coast, the west coast. Morning, Mountain Mutt. Good morning, CJR. Hello. Hello, everybody. We're almost done with Santa. I'm so excited because I have a cow and I have a little bow too. I'm starting to really like these. I wonder if they have like Harry Potter ones. We have the farmers to thank for that. Daylight savings time got me too. Yeah. Hi, Dave. Good morning. Listen. I don't know if I blame the farmers. I think I blame the government for putting it in place. I blame them. I'm like, yeah, this is a great idea. Like the time, it doesn't change. You know, it's like, whatever. It's fine. Springing forward is the worst. It makes me so tired. We're now a 24-hour day society. Oh wait, Tara says, especially since daylight savings is useless, we're now 24-hour days. Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing too, is it's like our bodies naturally know, you know, like we naturally wake up with the sun. We naturally go to bed with the moon. Like you don't need, I don't know, whatever. And that it changes automatically between summer, spring, blah, blah. It's annoying. In all seriousness, blame Nixon. Yeah, we can blame him for a lot of things. Okay, A6. Almost done with Santa. I think it's just me again today. I don't know. Okay, we're looking for the little Y's. Okay. Got quite a few of those. Hey, David. I know you have such a rough life. I'm so sorry. Nixon is a hot heckin' mess. Or was a hot heckin' mess. I'm pretty sure he's dead now, but he left us with a hot. Why will you not open? What am I doing wrong here? He left us with a hot mess. That's for sure. Rural. Brit. Daylight savings is an idea from a bygone era. It was designed to maximize the number of hours of light for farmers, but now everyone has to work this. It's no longer needed. Yeah. Well, I'm like, thank you, I guess. But good Lord, I need scissors. Hang on. Hold on. What the heck is going on here? This thing will not open. Anyway, so my thing is the farmers never had a problem before. Like, I mean, thank you, I guess. I guess the farmers like, thanks for the extra hour. But they're going to get up anyway. You know what I mean? Like, why does it matter? Did anybody actually ask the farmers? I don't think they did. We've been farming for thousands of years. It's never been a problem before. You just get up with the sun. Sometimes that sun comes up earlier than normal, and that means it's winter. Or later than normal, that means it's winter. Like, what? Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, I always struggle with springing forward. The too long didn't read this. All right, we're looking for Y's, the little Y's. This is A6. They're a little sticky. Boop. Let's see. I heard Nixon was president when daylight savings became a thing. I think so, yeah. I think so. I think you're right. There are rumors daylight savings was started by Thomas Jefferson and Ben Franklin to see if people would do whatever they were told as a bad joke. Oh my God. Really? That sounds about right. I feel like our founding fathers were just a bunch of giant trolls. Oh, no. Or. Get in there. There you go. Oop, oop. Did you guys enjoy the mortuary assistant stream the other day? I had fun. Cows don't switch their udders by daylight saving time. Yeah, I mean they're gonna, yeah. They don't care. We've gotten so far from just like naturally listening to our bodies in general. You know what I mean? It's just like our bodies know. Like if I don't set an alarm and I have been consistent on my sleep schedule, right? And I'm not, overly tired or sick or whatever. Like it's just normal and I'm doing my thing and I've been consistent on good food and good sleep in general. Like my body just naturally will wake up at like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning with the sun. Like it just naturally does it. I don't have to, I don't gotta be like, oh, let me set my clocks back real quick. And that happens whether it's winter or summer. It doesn't matter. Never understood it. Never understood it. I don't get it. I don't understand the stupid. Franklin at least was a troll. Maybe the original troll he might be. Losing an hour is the worst. Yeah. You really think the government? No, I don't. I don't think anybody asked anybody's opinion. I think they just did it. It was like, we're going to do this now. And we were fed the lie. Oh, shoot. We were fed the lie that it saves us money on our power bills, which is just simply not true. It's good for the economy or something. I don't know. Neo, can we level out? Thanks. Oh no. Back here. No. That stream was good. Thanks. I had fun. Mortuary Assistant is fun to watch. It is fun to watch. Hi, JRP. Good morning. It's fun to play too. I did some off. Oh shoot. Oopsies. I did some embalming. Like you can just do embalming. You don't have to play like the horror part of it. So I did some embalming after the stream, just to do it, and I got an achievement. If you play it offline, like not the main story, you just do a casual day of embalming with no horror aspect to it, you get an achievement. So that was fun. And you get to pick your settings. Like I picked a wintry, snowy day. And it was broad daylight outside. It was awesome. I didn't have to worry about any demons hunting me. It's a good time. You could turn like the radio on. What's your next crafty project? I don't have a whole lot of options just because I'm in a very tiny space. So I have, when Santa's done, I have another similar, I have a dot thing. But I have a cow. It's a Highland cow and he's so cute. And then I have a little, it's really, really little, like the size of Santa's face here. It's a bow, like a pink bow. That's cute. And then after that, I don't really know. I may just continue to do diamond dots the rest of my life. I have no idea. But I can't do anything like super crafty or like big because I don't have a lot of room. I have very tiny space. We live in a travel trailer, for those of you who don't know. So it's like, I don't know, 400 square feet, 500 square feet, maybe. I think that's high. So, good morning, John. You just wake up at 3 to 3:30 all the time. It got annoying. Oh, that's early. Oh no. Tara says daylight savings doesn't matter to me. I went to sleep at 2, woke up at 5. Oof. That's not enough sleep, Tara. You need more sleeps. Sleep is very important. Very, very important. Cows. I love cows. Every time we drive by cows, I'm like, cows. Cows. I forgot to add music. Oh no. Oh well. Or well. One of these days I'll remember to look for copyright-free music on YouTube. Or something. I don't know. I always think I'm picking copyright-free music and then I play it and it gets me. I like to set up longer at night. Yeah, but here's the thing though, John, is it's going to do it anyway. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what time it is. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what the time says. It's going to do that anyway because it's summer. You know? Like, it just automatically does that. Doesn't matter if our clocks say 7 p.m., 8 p.m., we could change it to be like 9 p.m. It would still be the same. The sun would still be up later because it's summer now, or it's becoming summer. You know, that's what I never understood about it. It's just like the sun and nothing else changes except whatever it says on the clock. So what is the point? You're just making my brain confused. You know? The sun is going to do what the sun is going to do. It does it 365 days a year. It doesn't matter what our clocks say. High noon is still high noon. Whether it's summer or winter, at 12 o'clock, the sun's going to be like right above your head. You know? I don't know. Good morning, Mongoose. Just the embalming, please, now. 3 hours of soothing Batman vibes? What the heck is a soothing Batman vibe? I'm going to leave Discord. I'm the only one here, so disconnect. I don't need to be in there. 3 hours of Batman vibes. What is it? Just like a bunch of punching and kicking in the background? I have questions. Not like this one. It's got a funky in for a different one. Oh. Mongoose, good morning. Gotham City ambience, whatever the word is. I'm playing Indiana Jones tonight, 5 p.m. Central, my normal time, and then I'll be on Simcast for a little while. And then I start physical therapy tomorrow. Yay. I'm excited. Hopefully get some of the stiffness and soreness out of my shoulders and neck. Yeah, I'll be doing. So we went to the doctor Wednesday, and then Friday morning, I went in for like a follow up or whatever. And they did some stretching with me on Friday. I was so sore, and like neck exercises and whatnot for here. And the schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so 3 times a week. I will be. Oh, it's a bird. I will be going in 3 times a week for the next, I think he said 4 weeks. And then they'll reevaluate and see if I need to continue to go with more or if it's good. So we'll see at the end of the month, basically. So yeah. Next 4 weeks, they'll be working here and they'll, like, we did stretches and that hurt right here so bad, like the bruising or whatever in here, but oh. I'm gonna look this Gotham City ambiance up and play it in the background. Oh wait, no, I don't have my keyboard. Never mind. Never mind. I can't type. My keyboard's over there. No, nothing is broken. They looked at the x-ray. You know, the chiropractor double check the x-ray. It's just, it's a very fancy word that I can't pronounce, but what Duke thinks it is that's still lingering is not only like bruising internally. Shoot, did I get all the Y's? Or I dump this? Too late. Not only was it bruising, you know, internally especially, but you get inflamed in here. And so it's like he's like, I'm pretty sure you're just inflamed and it's pressing up against your nerves and whatever else, the rib cage and all that stuff. And so that's why it still hurt. So Dave says, I'm still in the middle of physical therapy too, twice a week, about to wind down to once a week. Ooh, that's good. Once a week is good. Broken femur is not good. I'm so sorry about that, Dave. That's awful. Oh my God. I broke my arm when I was a kid. I do not recommend breaking bones. If you've never broken a bone, count your blessings because it is awful. A 7 are the little 7s. Oh, how cute. That'll be easy to remember. Ah, bloody hell. Why can I not? Oh, there we go. Like, why can I not tear these open today? I'm struggling. Ooh, this is like a really pretty, vibrant, bright red. I like this. Get in there. A7 is the little 7s. Okay. Well, that'll be easy to remember. We got a lot of those. We might use all of these. Yay. Yeah, stretch. She had me lay on my right side and like, so you're laying on your right side and you take your arm here and you stretch it this way. Oh, that starts just sitting but you follow it with your neck, to kind of stretch thing out and it stretched this whole area. I was in so much pain. Afterwards, I was like, oh my golly, that is not okay. That is not okay. Don't want to do that again, which of course means she's going to make me do it again. That's, it's fine. And I also found out that my Golden Knights that I can't buy anymore, my Golden Knights license plate cover, must have gotten thrown away at the storage yard. So that's cool. Like they took my plates off and everything. I have my plates, but no license plate cover. So that's great. Super sad about that one. And I emailed the manager and he was like, well, let me know where I can get a replacement. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can't get a replacement. They don't make this one anymore. So, I mean, thanks for the offer. But so that's a bummer. Oh, what do you know? Oh no. Kara plays lo-fi music. Is that what I saw? It's a broken bones. The SCM runs from the back of your head to the top of your chest, says John. The sternocleidomastoid tendon. Bless you. But yeah, is that it? I don't know. That sounds familiar. It's words I can't pronounce. Having a boyfriend in the medical field is fun. He's always throwing big words at me. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. Yeah, I'm really sad about it. I know it sounds stupid because it's a license plate cover, but it makes me sad. I'll have to find some background music for YouTube next time. Maybe I'll pick like Batman fighting background noises. Bum, 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 bum. Instead, you guys just get me. You'll find something to replace Spice Pick. I hope, what sucks is like it said it was a Golden Knights, so the hockey team for Vegas, right? It was a Vegas Golden Knights license plate cover. And the reason I bought it, was because it says Vegas Born on it. Which I am. So it was cute. It was like a nod, to the fact that I'm from Vegas, and it's also like the Golden Knights' motto. Bloody hell. The Golden Knights' motto, because they're Vegas born. You can't get it anymore. So disappointed and sad. But all good things come to an end, I guess. It just is so shocking to me because, and this is what I told the manager too, is I was like, I called and the woman that I talked to on the phone was like, oh, it must have gotten thrown away. And I was like, and I found that story interesting, or I found that reason interesting, because when we went to clean out my personal belongings in the car, whoever in the storage place, whoever had that job, like went into my car and kind of like cleaned everything up in a way, and he put all kinds of stuff in this garbage bag. And the thing that he put in the garbage bag, it was my Dunkin' Donuts coffee, which was halfway full. It's like a 20-ounce cup, so it was halfway full about. And he put the entire coffee, like didn't take my sleeve off to keep the sleeve and throw the cup away. He put the whole coffee into this garbage bag. So there was coffee spilled everywhere. And I'm like, so you thought to save that for some weird reason, but you didn't think to save my license plate cover? You accidentally threw that away, but the coffee cup was worth keeping? Like, what? That tells me he took it. Somebody took it. So I hope you like it, I guess. Hope you're happy. Just crazy. It was just crazy to me. So, RIP, my Golden Knights license plate cover. Have you and the voices in my head, said Jared. Hey, yeah, try the YouTube accounts Relaxing Land or Retro Sleep. They play old swing or jazz music. Ooh. Well, I don't want to put you guys to sleep. You don't want to put you guys to sleep. Would you remember that for next week? Has anybody seen the latest updates on Gene Hackman and his wife? Like they have like cause of death now for her. And it turns out, God bless, it turns out that she died before him. Actually, like they all thought, at first we thought that he died before her, but she died before him. Crazy. So like he had dementia, Alzheimer's, and just like walked around with her, deceased in the house until he died. Like that's so sad. Nobody thought to check on them for a week? Like what the hell? Does he not have family? Should I believe that? Well, I guess she had hantavirus. Hantavirus? She had hantavirus. And probably thought she had the flu. I guess it's very similar. Like the symptoms are very similar. And I didn't realize hantavirus was so fatal, but apparently it is. And that's what killed her. Although the mummified feet thing is still weird to me, but I don't know. I'm not a forensic pathologist. I don't know. Crazy. I mean, it makes more sense, you know, knowing that if she did die first, as they're saying, that makes total sense as to why like the dog was locked in the bathroom and like why the front door was open, because he was probably wandering around. You know what I mean? Hi, Tessa. Yes, this is live. Hello. I'm here. Like that makes much more sense to me than him dying first and then her, unless she had Alzheimer's too. Like that makes much more sense to me. People with Alzheimer's wander around all the time, you know, so the door being open, like that all makes so much more sense. Either way, it's heartbreaking and sad. And what's sad about it is it's like nobody checked on them. Oh, sorry. Hi, Tessa. We're talking about Gene Hackman and his wife's death results. The autopsy, or not the autopsy, but the forensic pathologist came back with some more information, and the gets pretty twisty. The twisties are twisting. You know, so it's just like, I don't know. It makes more sense now that we know that she died first, because I was confused. I was like, how did she not call 911? Like, what the heck's going on here? So it's just heartbreaking. It's so sad. And the fact that no one checked on them for a week, like, that's what about baffles my mind. Like, you don't have any, like, neither of you have any family? So, just heartbreaking. friends, neighbors that were like, we haven't seen the Hackmans in a while. No? Send feet pics. I saw you. Oh, hi, there you are. Good morning. Weren't they playing mummification? Yeah, that's the only thing that still doesn't make sense, Loot Cuck. Over on Kick. That's the one thing that I still haven't found any answers on, and I don't know if they have them yet, is that she was mummified. Like her feet were, not her whole body. I don't understand that one. I don't know if that's possible. Again, not a professional. I don't know if that's possible with the temperature of the house, maybe? I don't know. That part still doesn't make sense. They haven't announced that part yet. She ate rat poop. Well, you don't have to eat it. I guess if you just come in contact with it, you can get hantavirus. So, like, I guess if you come in contact with it and then maybe touch your face, I don't know. It's not contagious either, which is weird. So she was the only one. He never got it. I don't know. The whole thing is wild. Yeah, the kids never called. Says, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dave. Like, that's crazy. Your kids didn't call, your grandkids, your great grandkids, a neighbor. Like nothing? Nobody noticed? That's insane. Jeremy, wait, where did it go? Jeremy recently said his number one fear is dying. Let me, yeah, that's scary. It's scary, scary, scary. I don't like that idea either. I guess like dying alone is awful, But to die alone and then not be found for a week, I don't know what's worse, to be honest. Hi, Hokies. Good morning. Apparently they got naturally mummified. Both of them did? Or both of her, they as in like her feet? Good morning, Corey. Hi. But a week after she died, he died. Yes, his pacemaker went out, I guess. I don't know. The whole thing's wild. Have I ever thought about streaming but laying on your stomach? No, I have not. There are streamers that do that. I am not one of them. Sorry about it. Yeah, a hantavirus it's not contagious. It's not contagious, human to human. So he never got sick. It's so sad. Be there for a week, and he's, with his Alzheimer's, like he didn't know what was going on. But there may have been times where he might have known I don't know. The whole thing is so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. Sorry it's so quiet, you guys. I forgot to look for music. We were talking about that earlier. I'm a dork and forgot to look for background music. You think he would call 911? I mean, no. Because Alzheimer's, I don't know if anybody has ever dealt with Alzheimer's, but there's moments of lucidity, but they may not always last. And he was 95? So he may not have even had any moments of lucidity. Or if he did, they were probably very, very short. You know what I mean? Like they were only just a couple of minutes, maybe. Murder suicide, the dog had enough. Oh my god. Loot, you're being weird. Don't say stuff like that. I'll ban you. The whole story is sad. Yeah, it is sad. It's a strange and sad ending for Hollywood legend, says Dave. He was one of the few who just kept to himself and made great films. Yeah, he just kind of like did his thing, you know? Yeah, Gene had Alzheimer's, which I don't know. I guess medical records probably showed that looking at his medical history. You know, you get prescribed stuff and medication he was probably prescribed or whatever. So scary. So scary. The Kick chat is on one this morning. Oh no. Why is it so hard for people not to be weird in chat? I don't know, Corey. Already gone, says Herschel. You guys are not playing today. I like it. The one time I get kick people, other than my normals, I get new kick people, and they're weird. Feet people. No feet pics here, sorry. You can go see Amaranth for that, though. I think she does feet pics. Gosh, there's a lot of, I hope I have enough jemmies for this. Goodness gracious. He'll always be my favorite loser. Yeah, he's a great, and he's like such a great actor. Let's see. John says he was married twice, 30 years in the first marriage and 34 the second. That is insane. That's so crazy. What a blessed life to, I mean, unfortunately, you know, to live that long, but also to live that long enough to have two marriages that were over 30 years long. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Is kick in reference to what you're supposed to do to those in their chat? Yeah, kick about. I mean, listen, you do you. You want P-Pics, that's fine, but you're not getting them from me. Chloe. Pretty sure that was the same person, too. That's just like multiple accounts. It was weird that they were all talking about feet pictures, like feet stuff. Pretty sure that was the same person. Doop. Without any spoilers, because God bless, I still haven't watched it yet because I'm behind. How are we liking Daredevil? Hmm? What's going on here, says Jared? Some weirdness. I don't know. Must be dance alts. Oh my god. I need to watch Daredevil. I haven't watched it yet. I'm seeing some mixed reviews on the interwebs, but you know, I mean, in fairness, our community really doesn't like much these days. So there's that. I feel like I'm the out of the norm lately with I'm like, oh, I really liked this movie or whatever. Everybody else is like, what do you mean you like this movie? Horrible. I like the movie director's cut. I didn't care for the show. Interesting, Tara. That's interesting. I did like the movie too. That's a hot take, I'm sure. I liked it with and without the director's cut. You guys remember when directors would just release their director's cuts when they got permission and we didn't have a whole Twitter movement about it? Those were good days. That was a good time. We just got a bonus edition. It was nice. You could watch it or you didn't have to watch it. Sometimes it was on the same DVD as the regular one. Choose which one to watch. It wasn't a whole Twitter movement. Miss those days. We miss those days. The movie was fun. Disbrew said he didn't like it on Saucy. Does Disbrew like anything, honestly? Good morning, Jonathan. Does Ubu like anything, honestly? Does he? I don't think he does. I haven't seen anything that he's liked so far at all, ever. You guys would know more than me. John Bernthal as Punisher is supposed to make an appearance in this series. I've not seen any of it yet, and I'm worried they'll screw him over again. I hope not. I've never seen Heartbreakers. I know we were talking about Heartbreakers earlier in the chat. Corey says, remember when you didn't have to release a director's cut to make the film better? Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Like, it was just like a bonus, you know? It was a bonus. It was an extra. It was an extra fun thing. I stopped with MCU at Infinity War. That's a good place to stop, John, honestly. I should have stopped at Infinity War and never watched Endgame. Endgame was, it pissed me off. Have an interview for a second job today. Oh, Lord Jesus. This economy is horrible. I can't. What did you apply for, Jonathan? You can work at Walmart. My other favorite place. Tixie says, I don't really know him. Does Bruce seems like someone who's very difficult to please? That's because he's British. He's a hardcore Brit, that one. Mr. Porkchop's a nice Brit, so he's easier to please. Dippin' dots, dippin' dots, dippin' glitter dots. Do do do. Boink. You're 100% correct, Tugs. I may have to find a second job too, and it sucks. It does suck. I think probably gonna have to go back to work, especially now that I don't have a car anymore. Like, a freak, man. Home Goods is hiring a backroom stalker. I may go apply for that. I don't have to talk to people. I could just unpack boxes and put stickers on them, on the products. Nope. Gotta play Mortuary Assistant again. You guys, we have 4 endings to get. I've got 2 so far. There's 6 total. We gotta get 4 endings. I'll do a pretty British has to do with it. They're just naturally a grumpy people. That's why we seceded from the Union. Not sure if Netflix's MCU run was before or after Infinity War. Netflix's MCU was good. It was separate, I'm pretty sure. John, I'm pretty sure back when Daredevil was on Netflix, it was not in that same universe. And that only happened, I think that only happened for season 3. I could be wrong. CJR says, I don't watch anything until season is completely finished. If they don't stick the landing, it's not worth me investing my time on it. Well, that's fair. They see me diamond are in, they hate in. Dogs, let's go bowling together sometime. I attempt to get banned. You can't get banned, you're a mod. Actually, I don't know. I think a mod could probably ban you. Another mod. I don't know how that works. Hokies probably knows. Hokies knows everything. Knows everything. Very smart. Hokies is very smart. When it comes to all this streaming stuff, I know nothing, and Hokies knows everything. I also gotta figure out how to fix my gain on my microphone so that when I yell and scream when in the game, it doesn't cut my screams out. My overtime may be getting cut next month. Oh no. British are typically grumpy people. Is that a personal attack? I don't know. Is it? Do you feel like you're typically grumpy? Did I call you out? If it's a personal attack, that means I called you out on your bullcrap. You're welcome. Mongoose says, I'll have you know, I am not grumpy today. That grumpy today. Jonathan says, I have an interview on Tuesday at 11 a.m. at Jimmy John's. Oh my gosh, you're going to be the best sandwich maker ever. I can't find a replacement job that pays better than Amazon to save my life, so I resorted to a second job. Oh my God. Does Amazon pay well? I don't know. I've heard mixed things. You may not be able to keep it from clipping as the HW can only do so much. What? mods cannot ban other mods on YouTube. What about on Kick? Because Jonathan knows everything too. You guys are so smart. That's funny though. You guys can't ban each other. That's hilarious. You know what I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen Cappy in a while. Is Cappy okay? I was just thinking about that just now. It just hit me that I haven't seen Cappy in forever. Oh, bloody hell. That scared the balls out of me. NG Beer has followed over on Kick. Thank you. Sorry for the double notification. I thought I turned those off, but whatever. Here we are. It's fine. We'll do it live. Thank you for the follow on Kick. Welcome in. Amazon pays like crap. I make $19.65 an hour. Dang. Cora says, I'll probably find a way, but it kind of sucks. I wouldn't mind if I just do Friday overtime, no more Saturdays or Sundays. Yeah, just like one overtime a shift. Duke does that. He picks like one or two overtime shifts a month or whatever, just to bring in some moolahs. Sorry for scaring you. No, you're fine. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the follow. We're just big chilling. Oh, shoot. Oh, I lost it. Oh, well. Oh, no. Listen here, you Dippin' Dot. Cooperate. We're chilling this morning. Tonight, we're going to play, I'll be back at 5 p.m. Central for some Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. The Super Wrench can 2 other mods. What? Super Wrench. Super Wrench, Super Wrench, we're Super Wrenching. Yeah. Boink. Oh my gosh, she's coming together, you guys. Look how cute it is. Oh, hello. Excuse me. There we go. Even the Dippin' Dots are tired. They're like, we don't like this. Play blurps to scare and annoy tugs. Yeah. The blurps get me every single time. I think pinning that message when I played Mortuary Assistant the other day, pinning the message at the top that was like, to scare me, click here. I think that worked really well. A managing mod can ban other mods on YouTube. Oh, you have to be a fancy mod. Interesting. Ooh, 410s, Corey. I love 410s. 410s are great. I think everybody should work 410s, personally. I don't know how we can make that work logistically, but I think it's a great idea. Finally, a game I voted for. Yeah. Indiana Jones tonight. It's been a while since I played it. I don't even remember how. So, it's fun. And then I also installed Red Dead Redemption 2. So I think I'm going to set up crowd control for that. See how that goes. Oh no. All right. Now, more 7s. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got 7s here and 7s here. 7s everywhere. 410s is 40 hours a week. Yeah, but you do 10 hours. You get a guaranteed 3 days off with 410s. 3 days? Yeah. At the job I had before we moved out here, we went to 410s. It was nice. I had every other Friday off. It was awesome. Honestly, like government work is the way to go nowadays, Not necessarily federal government, but like your local state government, like working for your police department or whatever. The pay is good, the benefits are good. I was fortunate not to lose my job in 2020, because I was considered essential, even though I'm just secretary. But hi, Tyler. Good morning. The only reason I know about managing mods on YouTube is I am a managing mod. Oh, well, there you go. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle and Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Like oh my god.
Cock, send your butthole into shock. Big horse, like horse. Grab the lube and slam the day away.
Away. Thank you, Tara. aka Quiet Robot, for playing the Horsecock song. It's been a while since I've heard that. He's a blurp. He's a blurp. Sniping outlaws with the Spencer is my favorite Red Dead pastime. Oh no. I also, you guys, I'm so excited. I forgot. I also fixed, for the most part, it's a lot better than it was, my controller for the PC. I fixed it. She still wanders, but it's not as bad. And I can actually stop him, like the character, from wandering around. Oh yeah, for those of you who are new here and have never heard the Horsecock song, that was the Horsecock song. That was Extra Girl singing the Horsecock song. That was my #1 played blurb last year, was the Horsecock song. We do have music today, yay! Yeah. Sorry guys, I forgot to look. Grab the lube and slam the day away. The entire song, I made the mistake of finding the entire song on Spotify. It is on Spotify. It is disturbing. So 0 out of 10, do not recommend going to listen to it. Yeah, at all. Funny how all the people yelling about people getting doged had no problems with the beer bug firings. I know. That's what I was like. Listen, I have sympathy for you, but I can't empathize because you literally celebrated people losing their jobs 5 years ago. You know what's crazy? It's on the 15th, so just a few days. It'll be 5 years. 5 years since 2 weeks to slow the spread. Isn't that crazy? Where did the time go? Honestly. I can't believe that was 5 years ago. Bonkers. Absolutely insane. Oink. Yeah, it's a Horsecock song. Don't recommend listening to the whole thing. Did you see that Disney is selling Mara Jade's lightsaber? What? No, I didn't see that. Are you serious? That's amazing. I really gotta start keeping back up with theme park news so I can make videos about it. Lots of things I need to plan with my YouTube channel, and honestly, it's exhausting to think about. It's tiring. Tiring. I don't know how Jeremy does this 24/7, literally. Oh no. And it's cold here today. It was freaking 85 degrees yesterday in the beginning of the day, and then the wind came in, and now it's 40 degrees outside. It's nice though. I'm not ready for summer yet. 2 weeks. My sister has a friend that just lost a job she had at the IRS, and that friend had just oh, that sucks. That sucks, Tara. TXC. Tara Crystal says, weird that my closest friends are online streamers with GNP. Yeah, that's weird. What's going to be the lie to get us to eat lab meat? How do you know we aren't already, John? I'm just saying. And it's a blurp. Oh yeah, the Horsecock song is also a blurp. Blurpily blurp blurp blurps. I added some new blurps. All right, so we get all the 7s. 10 o'clock. Disney DEI's Mara Jade. I will be peeved. I'm sure they will. $300 for the Mara Jade lightsaber. I'd rather have that nice Harry Potter one Krista had. Oh, the new ones are cool. I actually would buy one of those ones. I didn't like the old ones. I had one and I gave it to a friend of mine. And she was going to Universal. I was like, just take this one. They're expensive and they're not my favorite anyway. But the new ones look amazing. I like how they light up at the end. I mean, honestly though, instead of the Disney lightsaber, just buy one of Theory's lightsaber. If you're going to spend that kind of money, support Star Wars Theory, you know, and get his lightsabers instead, because his are high quality and he's an actual fan. That kind of thing.
I need the slippery nipple on the end of the tube. It's like,
Mong. Oh my god. Let's see. Let me see. 130 beats from Mongoose for the slippery nipple from our resident grumpy Brit. Disparu. All right. It's trash. Ooh. Oh, hello. We're down to one color on this row, and then we've got this row, and we're almost done. This says yellow. It's A8, which is the little H's. Okay. I would just 3D print a wand. There you go. Yeah, if you're going to get a lightsaber, go to theorysabers.com and support Star Wars Theory and his lightsabers. They're beautiful, his lightsabers. I've not seen one in person, but I've seen videos that he's posted and that I've seen like fans post on like TikTok or whatever. They're stunning. They're gorgeous. I saw an article. What am I looking for? Oh, pages. I saw an article that said that they wanted Zendaya to play Mara Jade. I don't know if that's a fan casting or what, but I was like, I don't know about that, Chief. It's too late now anyway. I mean, they could make her work, I guess, with the Emperor and Thrawn and all that. I guess they could do it. But Luke is dead now, so who cares? Who heckin' cares? It's so funny to me that the expanded universe books weren't good enough. You know, Bob Iger literally threw the binder away of stuff about the expanded universe and everything. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh, let's bring all this stuff in from the expanded universe that we hated, that wasn't considered canon, that we literally called people ists and phobes and whatever for the last 10 years. 10 years. But we're going to bring it back anyway. It's totally fine. What? What? No. Mm-mm. Ridiculous. Heckin' Only 3 sabers I want: Qui-Gon's, Kenobi's, and Luke's from Return of the Jedi. I think Theory has Luke's from Return of the Jedi. I'm pretty sure. I want Jaina Solo's lightsaber. That would be the one I would buy. Oh. Horsecock and slippery nipples. What is this stream? I don't know. Hi, CJ. Good morning. You might get done with this piece by next Christmas. It's almost done. I've got all this done. I have his little face to do, and then a little bit of red in between here. But he's basically almost done. I'm moving pretty moving pretty quick on this, I think. Just wait until you guys see the little cow I have. He's so cute. Oh my god, what the? Ah! Oh. Ew. Corey's about 150 bits to play the fart blurb. Thank you, Corey. Abolish the IRS. Yes, agreed. I'm avoiding filing my taxes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to. Wasn't Trump talking about abolishing taxes on stuff? I wonder if he'll be able to do that. I don't know how that works. God, bloody hell. But then how will the welfare people get their EBT cards, you guys? I don't know. That damn breakfast burrito. Stop having Taco Bell for breakfast, Corey. Jeez. Kathleen killed the Star Wars star. Kathleen killed the Star Wars star. Yeah. I understood that reference. I'm old. Radio killed the radio star. IRS agents are evil. They are evil. I know, it's awful. I don't know if Trump will actually be able to get rid of taxes, though. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's like a presidential decision. He just is like, nah, we're doing this, fam. I don't need your permission. Or if it has to go to a vote like everything else, or I don't know. If that even is a good idea logistically, I don't know. He needs Congress to do it. Oh, he talked about going back to the government, getting money from tariffs and fees. I heard the IRS has SWAT teams, probably. I had Taco Bell breakfast. I'd be on the toilet right now. How do we know you're not on the toilet, Corey? You could be on your phone on the toilet. I am so old. I saw music on MTV. Yeah, do you guys remember when there was music on MTV? And they had TRL. A good time. He also said he's auditing Fort Knox. Ooh, am I feeling any better? I'm a little. Ow. I'm still sore, but I start physical therapy on Monday, going 3 times a week. A15 is the little upside down things. Oh, I see them. Okay. 3 times a week physical therapy for like stretches and work on my back and whatnot. So that will help. That will help. But slowly getting better day by day, you know? Oop. Okay, upside down T's. Okay, so this is his little face then. It's right here. Bloody hell.
Cajun Corey 88 just redeemed posture check.
Thank you, Corey. For the posture check. Oh, tugs, I'm still sore 2025. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. This still hurts. This still hurts right here, like underneath in the rib cage. Hi, Cyclops. I'm so old. I remember banging rocks on cave walls to make music. Oh, gotta do what you gotta do, you know? There's no cock like horse. Now it's in my head. Cock. Do, 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 do. I have to somebody remind me next week or something, somehow. Maybe I'll set a reminder on my phone. I need to remember to get music. Like if I'm going to be doing these streams by myself, I need to have background music.
Sorry, I've got horse cock in my ears right now.
Ew.
My sternum. Yeah, just slightly to the right of my sternum, like kind of under my right boob. Oh my gosh, who was that? Mongoose, 130 beats. For horse cock and mares. You know what's funny about that blurb, Mongoose, is I have one. Mr. Porkchop has one. And I think X-Ray Girl has one. Like we all have a blurb saying the same thing about horse cock in our ears. That I thought was funny. Make sure it's royalty free. Yeah, you know, I have to find that out. I have to figure that out because so like my little Irish music, this one that I have, where's my mouse? This I got flagged for it the other day when I used it at the end of my stream. I mean, it's fine. Like it's fine. That didn't strike me or anything, you know, so I just removed it. But when I saved that music, it was royalty free. So that's so crazy. Tabitha uses Wexo. Oh, they have cock on the brain. Yeah. Yeah. Specifically horse cock. Ew, now it got weird. It's gotten weird. So I don't know. I pick things that say royalty free and then they end up not being royalty free. Or the royalties change. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Earworm equals earcock. Oh my God. Jonathan says, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 1 gives Congress the ability to levy and abolish taxes. The 16th Amendment allowed Congress to levy an income tax. Well, that's rude. Do you know the difference between under and over? Probably not. No. Why? Use Dan Vasquez's music. You said you won't ever claim it. Ooh. How am I loud enough to talk over all the screaming though? You love Dan. Dan's good peoples. Oh. Look for free YouTube music. From feet to horsecock, a typical tug stream. Yeah, listen, I don't know. YouTube has a tendency to flag stuff even royalty free. Well, and you know what, and they do give you a reason usually. So, and I have noticed that just because it was royalty free a year ago when I downloaded the song doesn't mean it is now. So, yeah, it's fine. No worries. It's no big dealios. I just would like to I need to find something for background for streams for these streams because it's too quiet. Especially if I'm by myself. You know, you don't have the ladies in the background yapping. do, 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 do. Send your butthole in the shop. Hi, Benny. Good morning. You okay over there? He's a sleepy doggy. We went out shooting at the range yesterday, and we brought Vinny with us with the Dukes. Like we went with Duke's coworkers, and so we brought Vinny with us to their house, and they have basically like a tiny little ranch. So they've got dogs, and they've got land and chickens and whatever. And so he just was on overload last night, and he's sleeping. He's so tired. He got to play with a bunch of dogs, chasing chickens. Gary's getting flagged for the real BBC theme. Oh no. 99% of my videos are flagged for copyright. Do it on purpose to get it out of the way. There you go. Screw tube. Yeah, YouTube is the biggest streaming platform. I mean, there are people on those other platforms, but they're not as big. And I feel like Rumble especially, I don't know anything about Odyssey, but Rumble especially, like it's a very niche group of people on that platform. Like it's a lot of conservatives, which is fine. You know, it's a lot of conservatives and people in that space. And so all they talk about all the time, at least from what I've seen, is just politics 24/7. And like, I'm not doing that. I'm tired. I don't want to. Stresses me out. You know, it's like, that's a very much that space. You know, there's not a lot of gaming on there. There might be, I think there's sports stuff maybe, but it's very much like a news space. Rumble is very much news and politics and things like that. And that's not everybody. It's a very niche group of people. So if that's your content, like that's what you want to do with your channel, then Rumble will probably be really good for you. But for somebody like me who's in the nerd space, probably not my best audience over there, you know? I did the shooting range a few weeks ago, indoor though. Yeah, we should have done the indoor range last night. It was so cold. It was freezing. The wind was blowing like crazy. Oh my gosh. We were only there for an hour. Trump is wearing me out with the amount of news he's generating. I know. Yeah, so the news people over on Rumble are making a killing right now. Does the man sleep, I wonder? I don't know. He's doing all kinds of crazy. I mean, the man's been nonstop. Almost 3 months he's been in office. It's insane. Absolutely bonkers. Send your buttholes into shopping. Let's go. Let's go. Boink. 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 That was easy. That was where Rumble went wrong, says Hokies. It became a right-wing political thing rather than... Yeah, it very much did. Yeah, and I don't know that it was on purpose. Everybody flocked over there because they weren't flagging people and banning people, and that's just how it happened. So, Trump only sleeps for 3 hours a day. Dude is a cyborg. That's insane. Not even 3 months yet. The 20th will be in 3 months. Oh yeah, that's right. The 20th. Get in there. You know what I just thought of? It's daylight savings here, but not in Canada. I wonder if, I don't know. Probably should have texted X-Ray Girl and been like, hey, you still doing this tomorrow? That's cool. I get to hang with you guys. Okay. And I didn't think about the daylight savings part of it. Oh well. I have to do this last red, I think, so we can get this done because it's sticky. Oh no. Okay, this is A21. So they have equal signs. Yes, yes. Remember they tried to get G&G to stream there and expand on the gaming? What the heck was that? Oh, okay. And expand on the gaming. Expand the gaming on Rumble and Locals. I don't think it's worked. Yeah, no, it really hasn't. It's not really taken off over there. I mean, I think Locals is doing good. A21 to the equal sign. Sign. Ah. All right, here we go. Vinny, don't bark. Shush. I know. I know. The neighbors have the audacity to be outside walking their dogs. How dare they? How heckin' dare they? Oh, it's getting windy. Let's see. Oddly, if the US stopped doing daylight savings, the rest of the world would too. I know, isn't that weird? Did you see that Stephanie hid more toys in Gary's room? No, that's funny. Were they Edward Cullen figurines? Because that would be really funny. Vincent, barking at the dog from the window is not going to help you make friends, my dude. Just throwing that out there, buddy. How about you hecking calm down? Cock, of course. Chris Pavlovsky always promotes political channels on Truth Social. Oh, I forgot about Truth Social. Then Sandra Bullock is on. Not Sandra Bullock. Oh my. What was that noise? Oh my gosh. Justin Martins for 130 beats. Played my Scream. I had a heart. I just had another heart attack. Holy crap. Thank you for the blurb and hi. Good morning. Cheapers. There was Edward and another one. Oh, that's funny. Edward and Jacobs' glory. Rumble isn't ready for prime time, doesn't have the chat replay. Plus, based in Canada, I suspect their YouTube. Oh, waiting for censorship. I didn't know that Rumble was Canadian. That's interesting. The irony of all the right-wing people over there. That's hilarious. It's getting windy again. All this wind and temperature changes, my sinuses are on fire. Really hard on my girlfriend because her family is in the Philippines, and for half the year we are 12 hours behind, and the other half is 13. Ugh. Gross. That's awful. That's so hard. So it's you got to really time that. And then if you're on the phone a while, geez, oh, my dad and I will be on the phone for hours sometimes. Locals needs to change their name, in my opinion. Local sounds like a dating app. It does, yeah. Building credibility on the conservatives, I fear. Yeah. I don't know. I like Kick. And I like Twitch. I mean, Twitch is a hot mess politically, but I've been doing okay, so. But I'm just in the gaming space mostly, so it's whatever. Melanie's always getting banned. Poor Melanie. They let her back though, so they haven't permanently banned her yet, I don't think. Of course, Scott. Honestly surprised I haven't been banned off of Twitch for the amount of times you guys played Horsecock last year. Wink. Wink. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Wink. Oh, no. I didn't get a Melanie's edgelording over there. Yeah, she always edgelords over there. It's hilarious. CJR says if I didn't get a free Prime sub I can give you every month, I would have no problem ever using Twitch again. That's fair. I get it. That's why I'm on multiple platforms. You know, everybody's got their preference, and that's fine. The best thing about Twitch is not even Twitch. Wait. The best thing about Twitch is not even Twitch. It is the stream elements. It is stream elements. Yeah, stream elements is great. Tyler says Kick needs to do what they said they were going to do. It's been 3 years. Oh, I know. I still have no. It's like it's been saying coming soon for like tags and stuff on your live streams, like Twitch does. The entire time I've been a member of Kick is too busy getting people to be like their sponsors or whatever, like the Hawk 2 girl. How'd that work out for you, Kick? Ah, sticky. A pounding headache. Okay, what is banging around outside? What's going on? Kick still has beta on their website. Seriously? Oh, geez. Core says, I think Melanie probably gets enough viewers on Twitch. They won't permanently ban her. Yeah. They just remind her every now and then, like, get your shit together. How many views does she get? Our schedules are so opposite when she streams. I very rarely get to see her live. She's got to get like hundreds of people watching her, right? Goals. Yeah. I'm still just trying to get featured on the Kick main page. Okay. Rumble is where I would like to expand my reach because Rumble is where I met X-Ray Girl. Ah. It's cold in here. I don't know. I don't watch her streams this morning. Oh, really? That surprises me. She does go live at weird hours, though. Like, it's not a set thing. She just kind of YOLOs it. Which is fair and fine. I YOLO'd it for I don't even know how many years. Hello. There we go. Boink. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. We're almost done. Gotta quit yapping. Less talky, more worky. I think Clownfish TV did a video talking about Twitch, and one of their biggest streamers only got $15 for a whole month. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I believe it. That's crazy. It's interesting. It's so interesting to me, like the curation for each like streaming site. Like YouTube is a plethora of things, right? You could do politics, you can do gaming news, you can do gaming streams, you can do yoga. Like it's a free for all. Twitch is mostly gaming, but it's starting to really expand into other stuff. Rumble is very heavily news and politics. And then Kick is just I don't know. Kick is a hot mess. Kick can't quite get it together. Mostly gaming, though, I would say. It's interesting how the algorithm is on each one. As much as we complain about YouTube, it's the biggest platform and you can make money off it. Yes. Cora says, I don't agree with everything she says, and there's other streamers. Well, that's fair. Bloody hell. There we go. Boink. Kick is trying to be Twitch. Yeah. They are, which is fine. You know, without the banning and all that stuff, I get it. That was what they built their thing on, right? Their we won't ban you for whatever. If I remember right. I think they've kind of lost the plot over the years. Or maybe they've just given up because it wasn't as big as they thought it was going to be, which is a shame. So it's got potential. I've heard Amazon is selling Twitch. Oh. That would not be good. That would suck. Wonder who they would sell it to. Freaking Mark Zuckerberg, probably. Do 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 do. Ah! These little dots are not cooperating here. Can you? Thank you. Considering Kick got big Twitch streamers like Amaranth shows how much they've fallen. Oh, isn't Amaranth still on Twitch though, or no? That's scary stuff with what happened to her. Like those guys trying to rob her crypto or whatever. That's crazy. Insane. Thank goodness her ex-husband was home. Or her soon-to-be ex-husband, I guess. And he was able to pew-pew. Self-defense. What is she going to do when they get divorced and she has no protection? Ah! There we go. Ammo is also... Ammo? Who's Ammo? Oh no. No, that fell in the right spot. Thank goodness. I'm sure her money will keep her warm and safe at night. Well, that's fair. I guess she could hire a bodyguard. Oh, Amaranth equals Emma. Oh. Isn't she the OnlyFans girl? She might have she probably has an OnlyFans. I don't know. All I know is the one time she was on my Twitch, like recommended for whatever reason. I don't know why it was on my recommended, but she showed up on my recommended. She was sleeping. She had like 15,000 people watching her sleep. I mean, kudos, I guess. Yeah. These dots are not cooperating. It's your butthole and a shock me. Twitch and Kick are both OnlyFans light. Most bathing suit streamers have links to their OnlyFans. Interesting. She should learn to pew. Yeah, that's probably helpful, honestly. Like, especially now after what happened, like if that doesn't make you want to buy self-defense stuff, I don't know what will. Like they found you once, they can find you again. You know? Ammo is coming out with beer made out of her yeast. Ew! I gotta get a different song. It's like I know. Sorry. I'm sorry. Something weird about voyeurism. Recommended meaning they wanted to promote her. Yeah, it's just weird that it was on my For You page because I never watched anything like that. I don't know, it was weird. Did the girls end up ever going live? I wonder if we're on different time zones, you know? Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's gross. That's disgusting. Beer out of your own personal yeast. I mean, I know you need yeast to make beer, but can we like not? They never went live at X-Ray Miss Saucy last night. Oh, I hope everything's okay. So text her. Thank you. Corey, 450 bits for the Indiana Jones blurb. Indiana Jones blurb. Can't talk today. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Put on some Batman ambiance. I can't wait for the new Superman movie. I'm so excited. I hope it's as good as I think it's going to be. Oop. Gotta admit, my home kick page is for the hot tub streamers. Ayo, proves I'm a typical male. Ayo, I believe only part of the For You page is natural. The rest is what they want you to see. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, it took me forever to get my TikTok For You page curated to the stuff that I want to see. And now, ever since it was banned, ever since it shut down for like those 12 hours, I have to redo it again. I'm seeing all kinds of crap. And I'm like, why am I seeing this? I don't want to see this. Who are these people? So, you know, you gotta build it brick by brick. Getting hungry. Let me get some chicky nuggies. Doing extra girl, she's probably sick after going back to Canada. Oh yeah, no, she's home. Yeah, she's probably is sick. She was on her VTuber shenanigans for morning roast the other day, so saying she wasn't feeling good. She's always getting sick, that poor girl. You think with as much as she travels, her immune system would be getting better, but 'tis not. Almost done with this color. He's so cute. She's up for vitamin D3. Yeah. Canada makes you sick. Move to America. She and Kara left Gary's and went back to Kara's place. I think she's home now. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure she's home. Do, 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 do. There we go. The jizzle of physics. Oh god. Her body can't handle all this freedom. It's too much freedom. Right. Yay. Let's make sure. Yep, that's it. Yippee! Oh my gosh. We're so close.
Jonathan Stvey just redeemed hydrate.
Oh, thank you. Where's my water? Right. I do have a coffee. Just take a sip of coffee. No, my water is. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, let's see. What color now? What color now? A20 is the little J's. Where's the little moons? A18. Oh, that's all in there. Holy hell. We're almost done, you guys. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors left. You get them, Ben. You get 'em. This is A16. I was choosing silencing Corey for 5 minutes. Oh no. Poor Corey. What did Corey do? You guys are funny. I like how I started that timeout one for Cappy, and I don't even see Cappy anymore. I hope he's doing well. All right, A16 is little pinny things. Oh, I see him. Okay. These little copies. Boop. It's coming together. Come together. I think I'm gonna watch Justice League today. It's a hot take, but I love that movie. People always make fun of me for saying that. I can see Vinny reflected in the TV. Okay, Neil. Yeah, he's sitting on the couch looking out the window, barking at the neighbors. Very offended that they're there doing neighbor stuff. The Snyder Cut? No. Good God, no. 2017 one where nobody is miserable and everybody is happy and Superman is blue and red. Before we knew Ezra Miller was a crazy person. And Wonder Woman and Batman were flirting. And not cutting heads off. Hello, Trash. I just hit 5,000 points so I could do it for John. I never watched that movie, the 2017 one or the Snyder Cut one, first of all. Finish. Hey. Okay. Whatever. Yes, you're just so big and tough, and yeah, everybody's scared of you, I'm sure. Vinny. Dogs, man. I am not affiliated with the Snyder. Me neither. I'm not affiliated with anything Snyder does. I like the Snyder Cut. Get out. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I might do a whole DC. It's been a while since I've sat down and done a DC marathon. That first Wonder Woman movie was so good. And I actually liked Wonder Woman 84. That's also a hot take. People get so mad at me for saying that. I loved both Shazam movies. I loved them both. They were so good, I thought. The first one was definitely better than the second one. But I liked the second one too. I love like Wonder Woman showing up at the end. That was so cute. To And all the kids were like, oh my God. I'm sad that we never got that, you know. We never got Zachary Levi into Justice League. It's a bummer. But, oh well. Oh well. His girlfriend is getting ready to pop. They posted pictures from their baby shower. And she is any minute now, she's going to drop a baby out of that belly. Hi, Azra. The Justice League Snyder Cut was great. Every other one he's done since is trash. Oh no. Zach, you know what my favorite Zack Snyder movie is, ironically? Is Dawn of the Dead. And you know who that was written by? James Gunn. My favorite Snyder movie is a James Gunn movie. The irony, really. 300 was great. Here's the thing about 300. And Watchmen, except for the ending, he took liberties to change the ending when it worked out in his favor, because the ending of Watchmen, the comic, was kind of like, the heck? 300 and Watchmen, like, he was on a leash for people, kept him reined in. You know what I mean? They're like, we need this to be accurate. You know, we need this to be accurate. Don't take any liberties and just, like, you know, direct the movie. And those movies turned out great, even though Watchmen wasn't, like, super popular because it's super dark. But he excelled at Watchmen because he thinks that superheroes should be like that, which is why the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League is bloody and violent and just insane. You know what I mean? Which is not any of what these characters are. So it's like, of course you excelled at Watchmen because that's what your take on superheroes is. I mean, WB was dumb to start with that plot point anyway. So really, it's all started with them, but still. Doink. Doink. All right. Yay! It's coming together. Oh my gosh, how cute. He's so cute. It's time right now. I got 20 minutes. Justice League is the exception because he had family issues that pulled him from the movie. Afterwards, his ego went to his head. Oh, yeah. I still can't fathom the people that still, like, borderline worship that man after he literally came out in an interview and admitted that he manipulated all of y'all to do his dirty work for him. Like, that's insane. So much was cut from the theatrical cut that made almost no sense and had little to no flow plot. It was a disjointed mess, but I'd still love it. It worked enough for me. The plot was there. Okay. Bubbies, what are you doing? You're on drugs. 2017 slashes. Huh? I have none of this color. What the freak? I also don't have A26. Am I missing colors? I don't think so. A20, A19. Uh-oh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. What the French toast? Huh. Well, that's weird. Okay. A22, we did, right? The J's. A17 is this blue with a slash. I have no blues with a slash. Am confused. Huh. Weird. Comic book movies had a good run for a while, but people need standalone. Actually, yeah, all a little comic booked out, I think. All right, A20 is the little J. Snyder is a worker of the people. I'll give him that, but he's still a POS. But if I ever saw him, I'd tell him he's such a jerk. And his worshippers are much better. I'll never forget. When I watched the 2017 Justice League, I love that movie personally. It's fun. It kind of reminded me of watching like the old cartoon. Like I had a great time. I love that movie. And I saw it multiple times in theater. And I was posting about it on my old Twitter account, which I don't have anymore. And I was like, I love this movie, you know, reposting, whatever, just talking about how much I loved it. Barely had any followers. I don't care. You know, whatever. I was just posting about it. And a bunch of the Snyder people found me, as they do, because they were going through the hashtag at the time, like the Justice League hashtag. And I was told that I needed a lesson to be taught to me because I like this movie. And that lesson needed to happen in a alley at night, in a back alley at night, basically insinuating that I needed to be raped for supporting this movie. And I was like, what the hell? So that was the start of my disdain for the Snyder Bros. They can all go straight to Hades. So let's see. It's not that comic book movies are played out, says Azra. It's that directors have gotten too big-headed. That too. And also, you know, they want to change too much. You know, stop changing characters. Stop dissecting them. Like, Superman is popular the way he is for a reason. You don't need to make him anything other than that. You know what I mean? You don't need to dissect him and be like, oh, well, we need to deep dive into the why and the blah, whatever it is your bullcrap excuse was. You know, just make the character, make the movie. You know, make him what he has been for 80 years. It's ridiculous. Stop taking liberties with these characters. And it's not just DC, like Marvel has done it too, you know. Like making the first Captain America movies the sole focus on Bucky, which, as it should be, finding Bucky, saving Bucky. And then at the end of it all, Steve gives the shield to Sam. Like, what? Ugh. The comic book movies we used to get were cheesy, you know, the old Fantastic Four and whatnot, but at least they were accurate to their characters, personality wise, you know? It's like, at least they put Jessica Alba in a blonde wig. I don't know. The old X-Men movies were great. Do you guys remember when X-Men, the first X-Men came out and people were like, Hugh Jackman was like the peak physical. When you look at him now and you're like, dang. He's somehow got bigger. Like, it's just crazy. I remember when that movie came out, everybody wanted to look like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I mean, people still do, but it's not the same Wolverine. Stop looking for IPs for movie ideas. Yeah. comic book accurate X-Men all in black leather. The problem with Hugh Jackman was he was way too tall. Yeah. He did play the role well, though. I think Tom Hardy would have been a good fit, too. I think he would have done well. Hello, Pookie. Can I help you? What are you doing? Sir, hey, you're stepping on my... Okay, first of all, no stepping on Santa. Let me help you here. Here you go. Goodbye. Like looking for a juice store. HGH is a hell of a truck. The casting for the Fox Fantastic Four wasn't too bad. Oh, the one that flopped horribly, except for Michael B. Jordan. Nobody likes that guy. Just kidding. They didn't think the yellow spandex would work. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, everybody had the same outfits. But you know what, though? The characters were not changed. Do you know what I mean? Like the core of the characters. Whatever. Put them in different outfits is fine. Fine. But the core of the characters, at least in my opinion, except for Rogue, she was a little weird, but they were still there, you know? We got Rogue in the end. You know what I mean? So Jackman did a good job, but yeah, Wolverine is one of the shortest X-Men. I know. He's like what, 5 foot, I think, even. Which is always interesting to me because how is that gonna work with Jean Grey? I don't know. What do I know? Tom Hardy would have been a good Wolverine. He's probably too tall too, but he's not as tall as Hugh, that's for sure. Darth Maul was Toad. Yeah, I think Deadpool 3 showed the yellow suits could work. Yeah, that was such a great that was such a great, like, it looked good too. You know what, it looked so good. I'm glad we finally got it. MCU stages 1 through 3 were pretty close. Oh, the MCU was so good in the beginning. Like, so good. Oops. Still makes me mad that we got gypped out of Bucky and Natasha. They set it up so perfectly too. Luby, don't do it. Thank you. Like the minute Natasha mentioned the Winter Soldier in the Winter Soldier, I was like, are we going to get Winter Widow? Ah. You can see why they thought it wouldn't work. Bright color spandex with underwear on the outside. Yeah. Tyler has a hot take that makes Logan a good height right at boob level. No, that's fair. Storm suddenly loses her African accent. Yeah, yeah. Did she even have one to begin with? I don't remember. Can you make a decision with your life that doesn't involve stepping all over my stuff? Thank you. hell. Pookie. Now is not the time for a cuddle sesh. All right, let me finish this color and then we can snuggle. Now every character we cared about is gone, replaced by cheap DI knockoffs. Yeah. You didn't care for that storyline in the book, CJ? Well, that's fair. I love Winter Widow personally. I think they were I loved that. You know, they helped to redeem each other, you know, whatever. It's way better than a stupid Hulk and Black Widow. That was so weird. That was such a weird storyline. It's like, what the heck are we doing here? Storm losing her African accent is the same as Thor losing his Shakespearean speech from the first movie to the second movie. First Thor movie was so good. Can you get comfortable, please? Thank you. And cats, they ignore you till you ignore them. Then they demand spotlight. I know. In the first movie, then what's her face was like, F it. Wait, who? Oh, wait. Black Widow movie should have been a decade earlier. I know. I actually did not mind that movie. I liked that movie, but it came out at the wrong time. I am interested in seeing the oh my gosh, what's that new movie that's the Thunderbolts? No. Thunderbolts? Scarlett and Chris Evans will return to the MCU and will take back their roles. That would be interesting. What is the new movie coming out with Bucky and Florence Pugh, with Sebastian Stan and Florence Pugh? Thunderbolts? That actually looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna be watching that one. That one looks like fun. Hulk sucked after Incredible Hulk, and Incredible Hulk reverting from Hulk was traumatizing to the body and mind. Edward Norton did that so well. Yeah, isn't that supposed to be what it is, too? I don't know much about the Hulk, to be honest. Only what I've seen in the movies. The Thunderbolts, yeah. Star-Lord is coming back. I watched Astra says I watched the Crow remake and it wasn't actually that bad. They just should have used new names and not tried to rehash Eric and Shelley. Yeah. I've not watched most MCU movies, says Hoagie. The only one I watched in theaters was Deadpool and Wolverine. The movie was so good. I love that they brought back Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. That made me laugh. Are you cold, Pookie? Is that why you're here? It's cold in here. I should probably turn the heater on. 61 degrees in here. I never did see The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. I watched the one with Eric Bana, the Hulk. To be fair, Edward Norton is traumatizing to the body and mind to watch. That's so damn. Star-Lord will be in the Avengers. Oh, they did not need to rehash Brendan Lee's Carl. I agree with that too. I let sleeping dogs lie. The movie is a cult classic. Like, leave it alone. You know? We don't need rehashings of everything. Just like Boondock Saints. We don't need, waiting on Boondock Saints 3, though. Hello. Where's Boondock Saints 3? I also wish Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare did better in the theater, because I would like to see more of that too. That was a good movie. Guy Ritchie's movies never do well in theater. It's so sad. He's got some great films. Eric Bana Hulk was awful. The video game tie-in was awesome. Blade was the first MCU movie. Yes, it was. Which I didn't know at the time that it was a comic book. All right, is that it? Cool. That's that on that color. I don't know. I have to pick a color for this middle part in this bow right here because I don't think I have that color. Unless I'm missing some somewhere, which is possible. The problem with the Hulk movie was they remade it a year later to add MCU tie-ins. They did. It's been so long, I don't remember. And then we got Mark Ruffalo. Edward Norton really wanted his Hulk to be like the TV show. There are a lot of references to it afterwards. They told Norton they were going different directions, so they quit. Yeah, he's pretty bitter about it. Didn't he also, I seem to remember hearing that he kind of talked bad about the role anyway. I don't know. And that was part of the reason why they went with Ruffalo. Ruffalo instead. I don't know. All right. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant was pretty good. I love Guy Ritchie. He's got such good movies. His King Arthur was good. I liked it. It's different. With what's his bucket from Sons of Anarchy. Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Man from U.N.C.L.E. So good. And his movies just never do well in theaters, which is so weird to me. No, that's not a true toy. Last Guy Ritchie movie did terrible because of Alan Richardson talking crap about Trump. Yeah, I know. That sucks for Henry Cavill, who stays out of the drama. You know, it just, poor Henry. He's really getting the pooch screwed. Looky! It's almost done. We're so close. It's so cute. It's so sparkly. I don't really need this anymore. I might Mod Podge it. I gotta find, I doubt if I'm missing colors or not. Edward Norton wanted creative control of the movie. It was difficult to work with. See, the truth comes out. Oop. Calm down. All right. Hang on. I gotta go let the cat out before I say goodbyes. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. It's feeding time. All right, cool. Your political opinions aren't warranted. I know, poor Henry. He got screwed. This poor guy is always getting screwed over. It's awful. Man from U.N.C.L.E. really should have gotten a sequel. I know. Hi, Andrew Thomas. Happy daily savings. Boo. I was Henry. I'd pimp smack him for doing it. I know, right? It's gotta be so frustrating. You know, he's just like, dude, I'm just trying to work, man. I just wanted to play Superman, and instead I got Cranky McCrakerston. I just wanted to be in this movie and for it to do well. There's no way this could fail, and it's failed. I feel bad for him. I just want to play The Witcher, which I'm very passionate about. Fail. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. Henry still has a star power. He does. It just sucks. Like, nothing is really taking off for him. It's heartbreaking. But he's doing well. The Rock and Danny really screwed up his career. Yeah. I'm starving. I'm going to get some McDonald's, I think. All right. Well, Andrew Thomas just came in, but bye. I'm going to sign off now. We are almost done with this diamond dot, and then we'll move on to my cow probably next time. Yeah, watch Night Hunter with Henry Cavill. That movie is so good, and Alexandria Daddario's in that too. That's a good movie. He also did one that's kind of cheesy with Bruce Willis, but it was actually a fun watch too. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. Tonight, 5 p.m. Central, 5:10-ish Central, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and then I'll be on Simcast tonight for a little while as well. That's all I got. Tuesday, I will be on Nadia's horror channel. I'll post the link when I get it. Tuesday night, I think 8 p.m. my time. So, but yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. We're almost done with Santa, and then we'll move on to something else. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. If I see you tonight, yay. If I don't see you tonight, be safe. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.